Introduction. Ballaleshwar Pali is a Hindu temple dedicated to Supreme God Ganesha. It is located in the village of Pali, which is 28 kilometers from Roha in the Raigad district of Maharashtra, India. It is situated between Fort Sarasgad and the river Amba. It is the third Ganesha temple to visit during the Ashta Vinayaka Yatra. Among the Ganesha temples, Ballaleshwar is the only temple dedicated to Ganesha that is known by his devotee's name. Historical facts: a successful businessman, Kalyan, with his wife Indumati, lived in the village of Pali. Ballal, the couple's son, used to play with other children in the village. Once the children went to the outskirts of the village and saw a large stone. At the insistence of Ballal, the children worshipped the stone as Ganesha. Led by Ballal, the children became so engrossed in their worship that they forgot everything. Meanwhile, the parents of the children were anxious that the children did not return home. Parents went around in search of the children and found them engrossed in the worship. They complained to Kalyan that the children even forgot to go home because of Ballal. Kalyan got furious and beat Ballal, tied him to a tree, and broke the stone into pieces and went home, leaving Ballal to die there. Still bound to the tree, Ballal continued chanting the name of Ganesha until he exhausted and fainted. On waking up, Ballal called for Ganesha's help. Lord Ganesha, moved by the child's devotion, appeared in the form of a sadhu before Ballal. On seeing Ganesha, Ballal's thirst and hunger vanished, his wounds were healed, and he was completely invigorated. He prostrated before the sadhu, recognizing him as Ganesha, and worshipped him. Ganesha told Ballal he would bless him with whatever he asked for as a reward for his devotion. Ballal asked that for Ganesha to permanently stay there and protect the villagers. Ganesha said, I shall ever remain here and will take your name before mine, being worshipped as Ballal's lord, that is Ballaleshwar. He embraced Ballal and vanished into the stone. The stone's cracks disappeared and was made whole again. That stone statue is called Ballaleshwar. The temple. Moreshwar Vittal Sindkar constructed the temple in 1640. He was one of the major contributor of the work of Chhatrapati Shivaji. He was also a Ganesha devotee and had immense contribution to the development of the temple. The original wooden temple was renovated in 1760 to make way for a new stone temple designed by Sri Fadnis. Built in the shape of the letter Shri, it was made by mixing lead with the cement during construction. The east-facing temple was carefully positioned so that, as the sun rises, sun rays fall directly on the murti during worship. The temple complex encircles two lakes and is tiled throughout. There are two sanctums in the temple, an inner and an outer sanctum. The inner sanctum is 15 feet high, while the outer sanctum is 12 feet high. The outer sanctum contains a murti in the shape of a mouse holding modak in its hand while facing Ganesha. Main hall of the temple is 40 feet long and 20 feet wide and contains 8 pillars resembling cypress trees. The Murti. The Murti of Vinayaka sits on a stone throne facing east with its trunk turned left and sitting against a background of silver which displays Riddhi and Siddhi waving chamaras. The Murti's eyes and navel contain diamonds. This is a Swayambhu Murti.
मुदाकरात्तमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलाधरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकं मुदा